Hi guys, thank you so much for stopping by for your daily forecast. This is just, actually I'm going to change up the format this month. So for June, what we're going to do for daily is I'm just going to pull a card for each sign. So in one video you can check your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, your Jupiter sign, your Venus sign, whatever sign you want to look at. But we're going to start with Aries. And this is for June 1st. So Aries, what we have coming up here for you is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is just telling me that there's something going on where you are really all stuck in your head and stuck in your thoughts. You're not feeling like you can move forward productively in a particular situation that you're thinking about because your own perspective, your own thoughts are actually holding you back. The key to this card is that actually there's nothing out in the world that's holding you back. You're the one that is not making a move because you can't see how to make that move going forward. And so it's really something about your perspective that if you could adjust your perspective, you would see a nice solid solution how to move forward out of this situation. Okay? Taurus, what we have coming up for you guys. I want to get out of the glare if I can. Well, that made it better, huh? All right, so Taurus, what we have for you guys showing up is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands just tells me that you have some kind of responsibility that you're picking up today, or maybe you are re-picking up. Gosh, can I get out of the glare at all? Sorry about that. But anyway, it's a responsibility that you're picking up today. And so this can be something like taking the kids to band practice or taking the parents shopping, or this could be new responsibilities that you're picking up at work, but picking up some kind of responsibilities today, Taurus. Okay, next what we have coming up is Gemini. Gemini, you guys have the Star card showing up in reverse. So the Star in reverse just means that there's something that you have, I think you've really felt like you kind of know your purpose, you kind of know what direction that you want to go, but with the Star card showing up in reverse, there's something that's shaking that up for you, Geminis, and you're not exactly sure what your goal is or what your target is, what your purpose is whenever we see you, whenever we drop in on your energy today. So I think you're going to be working on that. Cancers, you have the Ace of Cups showing up. Now the Ace of Cups is a nice card. It does talk about the beginning of something that you really enjoy or that you really like. You could be meeting a person who is new to you that you enjoy their company. It could be friend, could be romantic interest, could be business partner, but somebody that you're really seeing some good attributes of that person. Or this could be beginning a project that you're really enjoying or a hobby that you really enjoy, but there's something coming up here, the beginnings of something that you are really having a pleasant time with. All right, and so that was, who was that? That was Cancer. All right, so next I want to look at Leo. Leos, what you guys have showing up is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles for me says payday. What is June 1st? That's a Tuesday, so maybe it's not like a regular payday, but this could be a lot of the government programs pay out on the 1st. So Leos, for a lot of you, this is payday, and this doesn't have to be necessarily from some kind of government program. This can also be anything that you've really invested in, whether you invested financially or whether you invested your time, your energy, your effort. But this is payday. This is collecting on the energy and effort that you've invested into something. Okay, so that's for Leos. Virgo, what do you have? Virgos, you guys have the this is the Five of Swords, excuse me. So this just tells me there's some kind of dispute or some kind of debate that's going to be going on today. And this can be something that, is really something that you feel quite passionate about. But for some of you, this is going to be much lighter. This is just really going to be a debate with somebody. And for some of you, just even a light-hearted debate with somebody, just sharing information back and forth and tossing ideas back and forth at each other and, sort of trying to poke holes in each other's ideas, but not in any real heavy way. And then for others of you, this will be a more serious debate or disagreement coming up. So that could be anywhere on that spectrum, but this card basically says, Virgo, some kind of debate or disagreement happening on today. Okay. Now, Libra. Libra, you guys have the Chariot. First thing that pops into my head, or I should say is nudged into my head, is that this is the Cancer card. So there may be, Libras, you may be interacting with someone who has a Cancer sun or a Cancer rising in their sign, in their star signs. I do see a lot of people acting out more strongly on their rising sign than their sun sign, so I kind of try to avoid this whole giving the sign associated with the card thing generally, especially for a general reading. But this is somebody who really likes to focus on home and making sure that home is peaceful and hospitable. This could be somebody who is inviting you into their home or making their home more welcoming for you. I do feel like it's more someone you're interacting with rather than the idea of travel or overcoming anything. So I think this has to do more with somebody who is trying to make you feel comfortable in their own home or in their own space, even if it's not technically their home, you know, if it's their office, someplace where they spend a lot of time. For some of you, I think you're going to be spending some time with somebody who is in, you know, a camper trailer or, you know, something that is sort of a movable home, a mobile home type of situation. So maybe this is a tiny home that's on wheels, or maybe this is somebody who is, you know, traveling across the country for a while and they're making their mode of transportation their home as well. So, it's really interesting how that comes out. Okay, so that was for Libra. Next up, Scorpios. What do we have? Scorpios, of course, we have the Moon card, don't we? We're very reflective. We're very intuitive ourselves. This really talks about the idea of things that are under the surface coming up to be examined. And these can be things from our subconscious leanings. These can be paradigms that we're looking at. Normally when the moon is upright, I feel like there's secrets or there's illusions around. I'm not so much getting that sense for us on June 1st, Scorpios. What I'm feeling like is that there are definitely things that are being triggered out of that subconscious and being brought up for us to look at and examine and work with. So things that are not commonly up at the top or up at the surface. That's what has to do with that moon and bringing things out. Okay, now let's see who's up next. Next we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you guys are showing the Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like there's something going on here, Sagittarius, where you are really being hard on yourself. And I think you're jumping all over yourself for something you said or something you did or something you didn't say or something you didn't do but you wish you would have. You're just really, this to me, this card really feels like you're just beating up on yourself. Not allowing yourself to relax and rest, but just constantly driving yourself to do better, do better, do better, do better. And even, you know, kind of obsessing about what you've done wrong here in an unhealthy way with this Knight of Cups in reverse. This is more than just looking at a mistake and pulling the lesson out and moving on. This is kind of sitting in that what's wrong with me type of energy. So, you know, if you feel this coming in Sagittarius, you kind of want to head that off at the pass if you can. That's the beauty of getting these ahead of time, right? Capricorn, you're up next. Ace of Pentacles. You're giving somebody a second chance today, Capricorn, whether it's a kid getting a second chance to clean their room, whether it's an ex-lover getting a second chance to come back into your life, you know, whether this is going back to an old job because they say that they need you. There's something going on here where I feel like you're giving somebody a second chance. Alternatively, this could be about giving somebody a very tangible gift, but I will say for those of you, I will just say that what I'm feeling has a lot more to do with giving somebody a second chance than giving somebody a tangible gift. So I think we've got a much greater percentage of you offering a second chance than a gift, Capricorn. There could be a few of you, but I just don't see that many. Let's see, next up is Aquarius. Aquarius, what is this? You guys are normally so good with people, but today it looks like you're feeling kind of left out. This can mean that money is tight, and that may well be happening too. But the bigger sensation that I'm getting off of this is that you're feeling a little bit left out or pushed to the side, pushed to the fringes today. And that's not normal for you guys. I know you guys get along with lots and lots of people. You guys usually have a really great support network. So whatever's going on here, I feel like it's unusual. And I'm also getting that whatever it is, it's very short-lived. It's not like you to stay in energy like that where you're feeling pushed out or pushed to the fringes. Pisces, you are next. Here we have the Knight of Swords. Pisces, I think that you are going to be sending out communication as a very quick response that comes into you. And I think that this communication that you're sending out is going to be setting things right or getting things back the way that they should be, clearing up some kind of confusion is what I've got for you, Pisces. Everybody have a fantastic day. And if I don't see you before then in a private reading or a private Reiki session, then I'll see you guys back on the next video. Peace out.